planners, thanks so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel. It's me, Chloe from Chloetry Plans, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you the Erin Condren lap desk, and I am excited to bring this to you because a lot of you were really excited about it when it came out in the Erin Condren newsletter, and so you've been bugging me about it ever since. So when Erin Condren reached out and said that they would like to send it to me for review, I jumped right on it because I knew that my subscribers would want to see it here first. So let's check out some details about it. I'll be sharing some details, the price, as well as where you can find it. Let's not waste any more time and get right into it. So if you are watching this, the lap desk is for sale on the Erin Condren website. So if you want to go ahead and get right to it, check out the link in my description below where I will have the link. Please go ahead and click that link if you consider purchasing it or if I've influenced you in any way over the years, because when you do that, it lets Erin Condren know that you are enjoying my content and it motivates them to keep sending me more products. So without your participation in clicking that link, I would not be able to do these reviews. So I really appreciate you all for clicking that link, whether you're making a purchase or not. Okay, so here is the lap desk. As you can see, I have some Erin Condren accessories on top, my budget book, my sticker book, as well as my planning pack. But let's go ahead and clear this out so we can see more details. Over the last few days, I have been using this lap desk. So if you see any little smudges or fingerprints, it's just because I've been using it. So just look past that, okay? So we have the lap desk here. It has a handle here where you can pick it up. So if you look, I'm picking it up here. That is why that handle is there. And then we have that lovely mid-century circle design here on the back. And it's made out of like a canvas material, I would say. So it is pretty plush and comfortable. Has a tag here that I am going to cut off after this video. But it's super plush. I like it. And you can see it next to my pillow to kind of get an idea of the size. But of course, I will have the dimensions at the link below. So if you want to check out exact dimensions, you can check out the link for the Erin Condren website and they will tell you the exact dimensions. So when we open it, because yes, this desk does not only have a carrying handle, but it also opens up. So this little notch here is what we're going to use to go ahead and open this up. And when you open it, you have some descriptions of this lap desk. It lets you know that you can use it as not only a lap desk, but also a computer riser. And I'll show you how the different pieces come apart when you make it a computer riser. But it's durable and stylish, as it mentions. And then we also have a storage compartment here in the inside. So something to note is that there is a magnetic closure. And I think that's something that's definitely notable because that is how this stays shut, is with these two little magnets here. And then as you can see, you can use this for storage. So I'm just going to put in, my sticker book as well as my planning pack. And then I also have a budget book here. So they all fit pretty well. And then I have additional room for pens. So I could put markers there. I could put a scissors here. A lot of things fit in here. And I think this is perfect for that person who wants something for on-the-go planning, or on-the-go in the home, I should say. So planning inside the home. And if you have, a lot of people in your house and you're like, I just want all my stuff in one central location, you can go ahead and put everything in here and then keep it like on the side of your couch. That's where I would put it. I would put it like on the side of my couch or like on the side of my bed, which this is going to go on the side of my bed because I already have like a meal tray I use, but I don't have anything for like in my bedroom. So I'm going to actually bring this in my bedroom and put it on the side of my bed. So then we think about this little riser here. Okay, this goes in one of 3 notches. So you get to pick which level you want it at. So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3, okay? And so the reason we have these is so that now you see it's at an angle. So let's say you have your iPad and you would like to rise your iPad up to this level, then you can do that, okay? And then when we take off the bottom part, I'm gonna show you that. When we take off the bottom, you pull it this way, or push it, I should say. You push it that way, and this comes off. So then I would take this part and I would put it on my desk, and it would be completely flat, and it doesn't have this cushion part on it, okay? Now, you all know that I love a good hack, and to me, a good hack for this would be You could take this off and use this as a hard top as well if you'd like to. So if you wanted to use this part to write on, I think it's sturdy enough to use it by itself if you don't want this part sometimes, okay? So you could have this on your desk as a riser, right? We talked about how it rises. You could have this sitting in your office on your desk as a riser, and then you could have this in your living room as something that you like to write on. So that's pretty cool. In this case, you'd be getting like 2-in-1 product, and I think that's pretty cool for this desk set. As I mentioned, this is what it looks like without this part, and then I'm just going to go ahead and slide this part back in. Try to give you an idea. So as you can see, it's in there, and then I just push it down. Okay, so that's how it goes back inside. I hope that made sense. So you pull it up and push it down. All right, now I'm going to show you how it looks on my lap. So now we have the lap desk actually on my lap, and so I'm just going to show you how I would use it. Okay, so we have the lap desk here. I would pull out my sticker book as well as my pen and my budget book, and then I just, you know, open my budget book, my sticker book here, and get to writing down my plans. So as you can see, plenty of space here for that. And then I'll show you how the life planner looks on this lap desk. So I have my life planner in my Erin Condren tote. So I just go ahead and pull that out. Okay, so I got my life planner. This is 7x9. And as you can see, it fits perfectly on this lap desk. So I have it here, and you know, I could be watching TV, got my pen out, and I can write like this. I can write like this. I think it's a pretty good height. Like, as far as a lap desk is concerned, I feel like the height is pretty good. And then if I'd like to use technology, I can turn the lap desk around to this position and then put it here. Okay, so when we look at that, we're at the perfect level. So then I can use my technology here. Now, one thing you want to be careful about is that this lap desk is not supposed to be at greater than a 90-degree angle, meaning your feet would need to be firmly planted on the ground so that you can have your legs at like a 90-degree angle. I did kind of find a hack for that. So the reason why they say that is because if you do that, it just slides out. And that's something that you definitely want to note. It just slides right down. Okay, so if you're like me and you don't sit that way, because when I'm sitting on the couch, that's not how I'm sitting, you can go ahead and you can turn it the opposite way. So where the handle is, instead of the handle facing me, I'm going to turn it where the handle faces the other way, and then I don't have that problem. It's not sliding off, it's firmly in place. So if you're like me and you don't sit at exactly a 90-degree angle, then I would go ahead and put it in this direction with the strap facing outward. So now let's talk about the price. The price is right here on the screen. When we think about this price, there is a Pottery Barn desk or lap desk that I found that I'll try to put the picture in here somewhere. And it is a similar price. So it sounds like there are other brands out there that have comparable prices to Erin Condren. So that's where the price comes from. Oftentimes they do post, you know, this is what it's like, and it'll be a similar price. So that is the one thing that I found that is comparable in the price. If you have any questions or comments about this lap desk, please spam me in the comments and let me know what you think about this lap desk. I am curious to know. I've been using it for a couple days and I really wanted to make this video so I can get your opinion, because I just want to know what you all think. You've been asking for it. For those of you who have been asking for it, were you surprised at it? Is it what you expected? Let me know in the comments. For those of you who have been talking about it since the newsletter come out, for those of you who is your first time seeing it, I'd also like to know your opinion. Let me know what you think about this lap desk. If you made it to the end of this video, go ahead and hit me with a fall emoji in the comments to let me know that you made it to the end. I appreciate all the fall emojis you can think of. Put them in the comments for me and let me know that you made it to the end of this video. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Chloetry Plans, while we'll have more pictures of the lap desk and more content daily. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next video.